Hi everyone, it's Brookie with Nightbird Tarot, and welcome back to your daily tarot reading with me for Wednesday, February 7th. This is a general tarot reading for all 12 astrological signs, and whatever messages come through today for those that it resonates for, I hope that message is helpful. So let's get started and see what the energies are. For Wednesday, I've already pre-shuffled, and let's just jump right into it. We come in with the Page of Cups energy. So today could very much be centered around a relationship. Birth of new ideas as well. When I see the Page of Cups, birth of new ideas. This also could involve children, as the pages can represent children. Potential children could be water sign children, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But the page in particular, very much centered upon rebirths and relationships. This also could be a birth of a new idea creatively for those that are watching as well. There also could be, for many, brainstorming sessions I'm picking up on, or creative brainstorming sessions, like getting creative with a title with a book, or getting creative for a title, or getting inspiration to write a song, or doing workshops or songwriting together, or anything on a creative type level could be coming in for many as well. This could be yourselves, if you own your own business, coming up with creative marketing ideas. Okay, even as simple as your Instagram post for today. What am I going to post about? How am I going to make it look? What am I going to say about it? Okay, it could be as simple as that. So the Page of Cups is very much also about relationships for many, or a situation of some kind revolving around a relationship. So anytime a page shows up, it's very much about change. This could be a message. Okay, this could be communication of some kind. So there's some form of communication. This could be creatively. This could be between you and another person for Wednesday. Let's pick the next card. And we come in with the Four of Wands energy. So this tells me, for many, it's very much connected to the home, very much connected on a romantic type level with the Four of Wands energy. The Four of Wands is also a creative card, especially in terms of surroundings, or getting creative when it comes to the type of love you are giving and receiving from others as well. And it's very much something centered around the home, centered around property. This card typically, traditionally signifies engagements for many, okay, or times of celebration. I want to move this closer so you can see this. And its energy comes from a place of stability with the number 4. So there could be stability more in relationships today. This doesn't have to be romantic. Okay, this can be just a natural period of feeling more stable and confident in a relationship today, or a friendship of some kind. Okay, there also could be perhaps celebrations today. There could be a milestone someone is celebrating, or yourselves. And this can just mean peace and harmony coming in as well. Let's pick the next card. And we have the Six of Swords. So moving away from difficulties, going into a more harmonious period. And when I see the Six of Swords, I also think about traveling, going somewhere. Many of you may be traveling today to attend celebrations, or you may be traveling with your partner to attend something. Or this just may be the day where you're taking off and feeling that you deserve a well-deserved rest and going somewhere today. So The Six of Swords is also very much about moving out of difficulties, okay? Moving forward, moving out of anything that has caused you stress, negativity, okay, self-doubt. Many of you may be moving forward in a certain situation, and you may be perhaps seeing signs of that today. So today is the day of more of peace of mind, I'm getting for many. More of a tranquil period for many today as well. And this also could be very indicative of travel. We come in with the Two of Swords. Okay, so the reminder is, do not ignore certain situations, because if you feel that your partner, let's say for instance in a relationship, you and your partner have had a bumpy road, you're getting along well today, the focus seems to be very much on you from them or vice versa, it seems very peaceful and harmonious. The messages with the Two of Swords, also remember to face up to not the love bombing today, or the, oh, he's paying me attention, and then you're like, oh yeah, but there's this going on, but in the short term you're like just gobbling up the attention. Don't forget to remember to pay attention to anything that you've ignored or anything that you felt that you've been in denial about, okay? And don't be in denial or try to go into denial when it comes to another person's actions towards you. There seems to be genuineness, but there's also something perhaps that you are a little bit like, okay, my honey wants to take me out for dinner tonight out of the blue. Yeah, but they were acting strangely a week ago, and now all of a sudden they're love bombing me. I don't really know how I feel about that. That could be the energy for many, not everyone, because this is a general reading. So the Two of Swords basically states, don't accept something they're telling me that is not truly 100% when you know they're only really giving you 80% and 20% fluff. So just be aware of that, okay? I'm not saying that everyone's intentions today are not 100% true, but for the ones that are watching that this resonates for, okay, just remember, if you've been in denial or if you've ignored something but you're getting the attention, okay, that doesn't mean that it's just magically disappeared. And trust me, I'm talking from experience. So the next card that comes in is the Lovers. So this definitely is a relationship for men. And not everybody who's in a relationship will, of course, resonate with the reading. It can also indicate, when I see the Lovers, a crossroads. So there's a choice, and that came up for yesterday's reading. There's a choice. There's a choice. The crossroads is very much about choice. It's very much about options. Options came up in yesterday's daily reading. Okay, if you want to go back and watch that. So there's a choice. Now, I pay attention to numbers. And what do we have here? We have 2 6s in the reading. So the number 6. The number 6 is useful because, once again, things may seem harmonious today, and the number 6 is connected with harmony. Okay? Very much something is being generated. Okay? This could be balance of some kind in a relationship, and this could be professional, this could be friendship, this could be romantic. Okay? And the number 6 is very much about any kind of feeling like, I'm getting a sense like you feel rewarded today. Maybe your boss is taking you out to lunch and they've been a big jerk. They've been a big jerk. And maybe you were at a crossroads and you thought, I don't know how long I'm going to stay in this job or company. And you've, had to basically stuff your feelings, or not be in denial, but you've put the blindfold on and kind of ignored behaviors, okay? And maybe they've picked up on that. But the Lovers comes in as, even though this may be going on in that kind of example, many of you are still at a crossroads, in a relationship, still at a crossroads in your job, still at a crossroads in a family situation. Okay, there just seems to be a great feeling of crossroads. The next card we have is the Chariot. Okay, 2 major arcana. So the Chariot sits next to the Lovers. So the choice, or the crossroads, and the crossroads could be something that is going to surround anything, once again, going back to the creative, inspirational, artistic thing for those that are watching. There's something that is coming in that is, it seems to have more synchronicity with it, or more flow. Like you feel like you have your flow today. You got your flow, Joe. So there's some flow, but the Chariot's archetype is Cancer. This could be dealing with Cancer energy. And of course, the Lovers is Gemini. Okay, for many. Now, the Chariot, however, is saying, be bold, be courageous, be victorious, go forward. So if you've been at a crossroads, or if you're kind of still on the fence about someone or something, this card is essentially saying, go forth, go forward, be bold. Okay? Be bold. They say and I've read many books about the major arcana, but the Chariot itself is an interesting card, because it's represented by the number 7. It's very much in tune with the 7th day God rested from the books that I've studied. It's also speaking about alignment and symmetry mentally and physically. Okay, there's a lot going on in the Chariot's card. So you need to become aware of what your decision making is mentally, and to direct that or manifest that into energy that is physical. Okay, and in this card symbolism, both of his horses, and each tarot deck's different, but this is the Marseille deck, but both of the horses are tilted towards his view. They're in alignment with his view. They're steering more to the right, and he's looking that way. And so his mental, emotional is very much directing it physical. Okay? So there needs to be braveness and courage and direction and movement. And I think many of you may just be very bold in taking that movement. And then we come in with the Page of Pentacles. Okay, 2 pages in the reading now. So now we're going into something else. I think the first part of this was very much about a relationship, professional, romantic, creative, friendship, even with your child. Okay, it can run very different. It's a general reading. So the Page comes in, and he is more about work. He's more about study. He's more about anything that he feels he needs to, they're telling me, get off the ground. Okay? This is making money. This is business. This is a new business venture for many. This is study. This is university. This is college. Okay, this is also messaging. Many of you may receive messaging about business or money today. You may be signing contracts today. So anything with the written word, pay close attention to it, because it's very much going to play out in terms of financial change. Okay, so we come in with some sort of financial message. The next card that we see is the Queen of Swords. So when she shows up, She tells me that you really need to be very clear in your communication today, and don't be wishy-washy and be on the fence and change your mind. She comes through a reading as to say, what I say is what I'm going to firmly believe in. She firmly believes in her word. Her word is law. So she can come across as being very stoic and serious-minded because she's been the one that has suffered. Traditionally, she's the divorcee. She's been widowed. She has suffered. So she understands that however she communicates or makes decisions, she's not going to sway because of her experience. Okay, we could also be dealing with air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius today, who may be connected with work. This could be yourselves. This could be a boss. This could be a mentor. Okay, and there's going to be a new beginning sprung forth. New beginning sprung forth. So the Ace of Wands comes in. And out of all the aces, it's probably one of my favorites next to the Ace of Swords. But the Ace of Wands comes in and it says new life. And yesterday we were speaking about our dreams and our plans and moving forward and having options and remembering that you have free will. And this is a different type of reading today. This is kind of more like, okay, get off your butt, let's move it. Even if it's just a small kind of move, anything to get the ball rolling. So something seems to be really wanting to pull people into new cycles and new directions. And the Ace of Wands is very much about even feeling very energized today. Okay, hopping out of bed, sending the email out. If you've been procrastinating on sending out an email or responding to someone, you're doing it today. Okay, you're like, okay, let's get this going. So this is all about raring to go. Let's move it. And it's very much also about any kind of, once again, any kind of fresh idea, new idea, creative idea for those that are watching. All right, being confident, okay? Being confident, putting your ambitions into action, and understanding that anything that you understand about yourself and using that power and using that vitality and using that energy at your disposal today is going to really be very promising for many, many people, especially when I see the Ace of Wands, because it's very much all about new cycles, going forward, new life, vitality, and a new cycle. And when I see the aces, this is, to me, a time period of the next 3 months. So the aces are seasonal, okay, 3 to 4 months when I see the ace. So very positive daily reading again today, very inspirational for many. So I hope that this was helpful. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. If you'd like to book a reading with me, check out my website. Have a very blessed February 7th, everyone. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.